Vacations. I love vacations. I love taking time away from home. I love seeing beautiful places and just experiencing life in other people's perspectives, I would say, because when you visit places like this, you get to feel what people feel when they're in that place. But also, the joy is revitalized because just being in a new place just gives you all sorts of feels and vibes, and you get to kind of just experience this overload roller coaster of emotions. Because they have paper skin, it's so light. And what's that over there? Is that the place you said the German control on? Planning trips sometimes can give you a lot of headaches because you think about how beautiful the trip is gonna be like. And sometimes it's because of this expectation that society has put that a trip has to look beautiful. You have to have cameras, for it to be enjoyable, it has to look a certain way. But also just the planning itself might be so fulfilling that you might not even know exactly what to expect. Sometimes the planning is much more fulfilling than the trip itself. So today I want to express this joy of having traveled to Manda Island. These are experiences that one really cannot understand how fulfilling they can be until they travel, until they get there. And we travel with the expectation of coming back with beautiful memories that we instill our children with, and hoping that the children grow up with those memories. And sometimes we sit down and ask ourselves, do you think our kids are gonna look back and say, I had a beautiful memory? Or they're gonna look back and say, Dad, you didn't buy me a car or clothes when we needed them? So we have chosen to give our kids the minimal of physical things and the most of experiential things, the most of abstract experiences that you get to feel and understand and kind of idealize with. So I hope that this is one of those that my kids look back to and say, you know what, even if I lacked physically, which we try also to provide for them, at least they're gonna say, you know what, I traveled the world and I saw it in different people's eyes, and I am overjoyed and overwhelmed and filled with a lot of knowledge. Through those experiences, I got to know and learn a lot more about different people's cultures, a lot more about how different people live, how different people see life, how people enjoy life without having material things out there. And these experiences really just give me a newfound appreciation for life, a newfound appreciation for not inclining to having a stable home. I know it might be stupid for me to even say, well, I don't know whether I want to buy a house, because I feel like everywhere I go, I can make a house for me and I don't have to live in one place. I don't know, I've just developed this nomadic kind of mentality, and it makes me feel like the whole world belongs to me and I have access to every part of it. And it also just makes me not become so attached to the house and the things that I have in my house. I know that one day I'll be able to maybe build my own house and have my own things, but living in different countries makes it possible for me to kind of feel like, these things I have, actually, they're not even here to stay. I'm not gonna have them for good, because very soon I might be moving and I will have different things. So to get attached to one thing maybe might be very, very detrimental for my mental health. Never ever get it. So I've learned to not be so attached to material things that way.
Yeah, these can all get chucked in the back.
This is amazing. Look at that.
Stay and listen to your story. Hi there, kiddos. Nobody saying hi to me?
Being away from home, especially in the wild, especially in places where you get to take time off from gadgets, the busyness, the stress of having to look for food or wanting to find food. I recently read a book, Digital Minimalism, and this actually broadened my specs on how people have viewed gadgets now. It's like other people can't live without gadgets, and sometimes you see me take time off Facebook, time off YouTube, time off Instagram, just so I could be in the moment. And when I do these things, I realize also just how much my content glues people to the screen. Is that really what I want for myself? If I am going to be an advocate for digital minimalization, I would love to be part of the people that reduce people's viewing times, because I can't be here advocating when I'm busy giving you content that's going to glue you. So this in the past few days has really conflicted my beliefs and what I really want. What do I want? But then I realized that if you post once or twice a week and the video is about 10, 17, 20 minutes, then all you're asking your viewers to do is just spend a little time. Because it's beautiful to share what you experience, like you can see, inspire people with your life. So I might just reduce the times that I post, just so I could give you time to kind of just go through what one wants. How long do they want to spend time on screen, right? I don't know. The book was beautiful. It explained just how gadgets and social media has corrupted our minds, how it has made us feel like we need to view content in order for us to feel or know exactly what we want. We need to be constantly on social media if we have to feel nice about ourselves, or even just kind of get inspirations. Like our own lives right now do not matter much so long as we compare with someone. you compare, you kind of compete, and then maybe complain at the end of it all. What really do we want in life? Because what social media is doing, it's kind of stealing the time that we have to kind of get creative with ourselves, to kind of get in contact with our inner thoughts, to introspect, to bring out beautiful ideas, because all our ideas are based on what others think, are based on what you saw someone do on Instagram or social media. How about our own creativity? Where is it, right? So I feel like it is robbing us of so many things. And the guy actually says a lot of things that made sense to me, at least. So he explains just how younger generations have reported, and this is in research that's been documented, have reported being anxious, have reported being depressed and mentally sick. They've reported over a lot of things, but not only that, time spent reading books has reduced because everybody is on social media and information can be found without having to peruse through a book, right? So I ask myself, if I'm gonna be an advocate, I have to ask myself, is this helpful for my viewers? What am I giving them?
Really?
Yeah.
And what did you guys find, Daryl?
The pufferfish.
Again and again? Let's go see it. Is it the same one as Mama found? But I threw that in the ocean.
But if I don't create this content that kind of inspires or motivates them, somebody else is going to post that influences people differently, and that's not what I want. If I'm going to post something, it should be something valuable, something that's going to help somebody out there, right? And so at this point, I want to take time to say that next video is going to be most likely about decluttering. I am going to be giving out half of our kitchen utensils and some of the household equipments because we are moving. And recently I posted a video of the house that I live in Nairobi, and I mentioned that it is being paid for by my husband's office. He works for a non-government organization that helps to kind of uplift low-income farmers, like lower-scale farmers in developing world. And so we've been in Kenya doing that kind of job, and now it's about time for us to leave Kenya again. We just clocked 3 years, and when we move to another place, our things do not follow us immediately. They take time to get to us, and because of that, sometimes we accumulate so much, but that's not the life I want for myself. I want a minimalist life because I have seen that beautiful and inspiring and very interesting and kind of amazing experiences do not come from things. Yeah, because on this channel we are here to grow each other and just kind of inspire ourselves with beautiful ways of living, because there's so much going on in life and we need to be there for each other, and that's what this channel is about, to give physically emotional growth and inspire ourselves through spiritual growth. And this time physically, I'm here. I want to donate something. If you know of a person that really needs kitchen things, you let me know of them. We might just pack up a lot of things and donate to one person, or else give to a few individuals that might need a few things. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you got inspired.